How's it going, people? Now I'm going to show you how to get from the bell tower down to the next boss. We're going to take on... crap, who we take? The Capra Demon! Yeah, I remember things. I am informed. Okay, so from the bell tower we're going to come down here. And then we're going to meet one of the, well, more useful characters at the moment for future needs. But still, it's always good to remember this guy. Because for one of the bosses I'm going to show you, he, well, getting there is a bit annoying because of a specific enemy. But in order to avoid that, first we're just going to learn the gesture. But in order to avoid that, we're going to get this one particular item. Oh. He doesn't have it? Oh well, I was going to buy the Curse Bite Ring, but since he doesn't have that, it's still good to buy a Purging Stone. Otherwise, when you meet a Basilisk, you're going to have to come all the way up to this guy to get him to do it again. And that is no way fun at all. So straight up, what I'm going to do is, to make this a lot simpler, I'm going to start all the way back at Firelink Shrine. I think it was Firelink Shrine I started at. But anyway, I'm going to use the Homeward Bone, go back to a bonfire. From there, we'll make our way down into the Undead Burg. It's going to be a fun on the bun! Damn outdated catchphrases. Damn it. Da-da-da. Oh, PC, where are you when I need you? Firelink Shrine, what a best guess. That was the best guess. Guess? God, I'm stupid. Okay, from Firelink Shrine, it's going to be pretty easy. Where we're going to go is quite easy. We're going to go... We're going to go back to the bonfire that was near that archer hollow. Simply going to go back up here. So I'm probably going to go fast forward. Fast forward. Damn it! Damn it! I should really learn from my last lesson where you must get rid of all mobs, otherwise they're going to fuck your shit up. You don't even have to go that far. Basically, once you hit this bonfire, you have one of the best places you have, one of the quickest routes you have to get to the Undead Burg. Goddamn slow ladder to climbing. Now, in order to get to the Undead Burg, we are now in the little room below the bridge. From there, we're going to go... Dun 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 dun. Hopefully avoiding this, we're going to go back here to where Solaire was. If the dragon doesn't kill us first. Maybe he won't. What do you know? Ah, still got us. But oh well, we don't need to go down there for a while. Now, I should point out, for new players, this part hold as many goddamn Estus flasks as you can. And here is the door we're going to go. There's the dragon, and here's the door we're going to go. That key we got from behind that portcullis, where the armoured boar is. And from here, we descend into further madness. Whew. Now, keep on your toes in this area because there are a few dogs that can swarm you and fuck you over. But there's also a shortcut available. If ever you can, always go for the shortcut. This one leads directly over that bridge back to the bonfire. So we're all set. For now. Hopefully they don't come down and follow, but oh well, we'll deal with that later. Okay, so you're going to come up here and there's about 3 dogs if I remember right. Not enough to be trivial, but more than enough to make it fairly annoying. Especially if you can't lock on, which I can't for at the moment. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Okay, moving on. Now, there is actually a double humanity in this area as soon as you can get rid of the dogs. It's better just to bait them to the stairwell. And then just mop them up. Makes this area a little bit easy. And to find the double humanity, you're going to come down here. And hopefully not get your shit kicked in. Like what's happening to me. And here we have a double humanity. Well, twin humanity doesn't matter. I can't remember the names. I've moved on. For those wondering, there is... Liar. I don't want that. I want this door. This door will lead to the NPC that sells you sorceries. To get the key, you simply go back to the merchant that I said had the Uchi-Katana. But I'm not going to bother with that guy at the moment. I'm going to do this bullcrap first. Okay, there's going to be some thieves that spawn in these houses here. As soon as you walk past them far enough. You'll hear the doors open. There we go. Now, always be careful with these guys because they will lame you out. That, and they do have projectiles. And cause bleeding damage. Oh crap. And they can also do that. But remember, never get yourself stuck in a position like that. Otherwise, you will get fucked. Woo! Okay, so here we have the residence key. This will open the doors that you can open in the surrounding area of the Undead Burg. Always got to remember that. Mainly you do this for the sorcery NPC, for the primary sorcerer trainer. And he opens a couple of doors, but still, always good to have. Okay, let's try a second take on this. So first you're going to scum out the dogs. You can now rescue the early sorcerer. Oh. And here we have it. You talk to him for a couple of times, exhaust his dialogue, and then he'll eventually appear in Filing Shrine once you've defeated a couple bosses or gone to a bonfire a couple of times. I can't remember. And on we go. And since the doors are already open, that means the thieves are going to be spawned straight up. And I probably forgot to mention they can also Estus. So yeah, these guys can fuck you up. And that's just the first lot of them down. Always check the nooks and crannies. Always. Now, the next bit of danger we're going to face is a corner with a dog and some more thieves. Thieves. Thief? Nah, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Straight up, the dog will hopefully aggro first. Just wait, because it's not worth taking on the dog and the thieves as well. Always single out enemies whenever you can in Dark Souls. There they are. And always retreat if you can. And Estus. Damn! Defensive retreat. If you can, always take them out before they have a chance to Estus. Once you've taken this guy out, the only thing you've got left is a hound. Or a dog, whatever you want to call him. And if you want to make life a little bit easier on yourself... Oh, crap, I just realized I'm out of Estus. And if you want to make life easy for yourself, you can open up another shortcut. Oh, crap. Whew! That was close. And this is where you also find the thief armor set. Unless you already chose that at the beginning. And here we have the location of our next boss. The Capra Demon. AKA one of the easiest bosses to lame out if you can. But before we do that, we're going to open the shortcut to Filing Shrine. Now, be careful here, but usually there'll be one of the soapstone signs to tell you. But there is a dude waiting there in ambush. Just lay him out a bit. That third strike is really what you've got to be afraid of. 2, 3. Here he goes for his Estus. Maybe not, but he's taken care of. Ah, surprised he didn't die. But he did then. There's leather armor. Okay, and once you have the Capra Demon defeated, the next place you're going to go is this door here. Now, if you got the thief key, you don't really have to go through there. You can just bypass it. You can bypass a whole boss completely. But unless you didn't and you just went with whatever because this is your first time and you don't really know what to do, yeah, that's fine. But for future reference, Master Key will open a lot for you. And save you a hell of a lot of time. Then we get access to another merchant. And it's also good to note this is one of the few merchants that will actually sell humanity. So don't attack her unless you absolutely have to. But good luck doing that anyway. And also arrows. This is going to take a while. There you have it. We made it back to Filing Shrine with the Sorcerer NPC. And he'll just basically sell you sorceries. And remember kids, if you're going for that sorcery achievement, always remember, buy stuff from him. Go from him, then go with Big Hat Logan, exhaust him. It doesn't matter if you have his spell slot, as soon as you buy all of his spells when he moves to his next location, he will then go hollow, and then he'll drop another spell. That's the only way you can get it. Major pain in the ass. But still. Now, I don't know, cut back to me entering the Capra Demon. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what you want to do is find this little hole here and take out the dogs as quick as you can. Because they're your probably worst enemy in this boss fight. So basically the Capra Demon, he'll mainly just stay down there to target you. But what you want to do is plunging attacks. As often as you can. And when he comes up here, he always has the chance that he can hit you. But remember, just as long as you stay away from his swings, you'll be good. And his range is pretty big. So just remember, lame it out. And always just block as soon as he comes up. Because there is always the chance he can hit you. And kill you, even though this is a pretty hard part for him to get to. Then just quickly just roll away from him as fast as you can. In New Game Plus, or if you have a higher health than I do at the moment, you can basically just drop attack him from there, from the bottom of those stairs. Otherwise, just rinse and repeat. But just always stay targeting. But it is crucial that you take out those goddamn dogs first. And just drop attack the poor bastard. And be aware that his wind-up attack where he puts the two swords together, that will actually fuck you over a bit. In the early game, at least. Like that. So yeah, be careful of that heavy attack. If you want the fight to go a little bit longer, it doesn't hurt to have a better weapon than the one I currently have. But it's just the one I have at the moment. But keep in mind that weapon switching will become necessary later on. Especially for Ornstein and Smoke. So always make sure you have your inventory clear in terms of the weapons. When he's at this point here, this is probably one of the few points he can actually get you with that two-handed swing. But remember, never, ever get greedy. You get greedy, you gotta make mistakes. And yes, he can clip through the stairs and strike you sometimes. So basically, just take your time, be patient, and just think about stuff. And you will get the Capra Demon down. And the keys to the depths. Which, unless you didn't get the master key, you're gonna have to do. Whew. Okay, now just a quick simple guide to get you to the first bonfire in the depths. Now, be careful once again because there are a couple of enemies that will screw you over at the moment. Okay, when you come down this first room, it'll just be a bunch of hollows. Be careful of behind you, because yes, there is one behind you. So the key to this area is basically just take it slow and one at a time if you can. If you want to make things easy for your life in this area here, always destroy a couple of tables. Rolling is always a good idea around here. Especially around these guys, since there's a fair few of them. And once you have them all, make sure they don't sneak up on you. You can continue. And for those wondering, you can do a shortcut to this enemy here if you have a bow and just take him out. It'll stop him attacking you from when you come down here later. But at the moment that doesn't really matter. So for now we're going to come down here and get ready to fight the first butcher as soon as we kill his first dog. Now there will be two. Always try to take out the dog first. But be careful he doesn't do that, because that will aggro the butcher. And it's always better to have the butcher not aggroed and the dog. Always go with one or the other if you can. Now with the butcher, what you got to remember is take it slow, take it slow. And it will take you a while to take him down at low levels. And backstab is always a good option here. Always. Especially since he has such high health at this early. And that will stagger you, that attack. So always be aware. So always try to get him from behind. There we have the first butcher down. Now, the butchers do have a chance drop to drop their headwear. It basically does nothing. But you can trade it in at Snuggly the Crow, who I actually called Silky in the last video. But oh well, you live and you learn. Here we have a large ember. Now, you give this to Andre of Ostora. There's a couple of blacksmiths in the game, but you give this specific one to him, as you do a couple other ones, and a couple others you don't do for him. Now, at the moment, we do not want to go over here. At the moment, we want to go... crap, where do I want to go? Okay, here, I gotta face the other butcher. Do I have a bow? No, I do not. Okay. Let's walk this way, and here he comes. Now, it's a bit harder to fight him in this particular area. But it's always a good idea to get him to strike and then just run the hell out of his way and hope for a backstab. Always a good idea. There he goes down. And he dropped the sack. Always good. Now, we're going to find the Pyromancy NPC in this room. It's the room right where that butcher dropped down from. Now, don't try to slash to get to him. Always try to just roll and break the barrels to get him, because they will break when you roll into him. Then just talk to him to exhaust his dialogue, and he will appear at Filing Shrine, as did the other NPC. Just make sure you exhaust his dialogue. And now we leave. There's probably items, but I don't have the time to look. Now, carrying onward. Now, there's very few bonfires here in the depths. So, always remember where you are. And in order to get back to that room we were just in, it's quite easy. The shortcut, all you have to do is come down here. Just go through that little hole, and then you'll get to a little ramp where you get back up on there. And that's how, and from there you take down a little, not even really a mini boss. Well, it's kind of a mini boss, but still. For the bonfire, we come down here. Now, be careful here, because as soon as you see this, you're thinking, oh, that's pretty good, but look up. Yeah, you see that shiny thing moving? Yeah, that's gonna fuck you up. So, best to avoid it for now, until we have something that will allow you to transverse through water, or you can shoot down the slime. And always be looking up top around here, because there's one room that is just, the top is just completely littered with them. I believe it is this one. Yep, is this one. See? There's a couple of them. But basically just, they will tend to drop. So just try not to be underneath them. And try not to be near them. They're pretty harmless most of the time. But just be careful. I can't remember if you don't use the master key there. I cannot remember what key opens that door. I honestly can't remember. I'm sorry. Well, tune in next time and I'll show you how to get to the next boss. The Gaping Dragon.